All right, what is going on, guys? My name is Ryan. I am with Ryan's Restoration. I have been, first I'll start off by just telling you a little bit about myself. I've been working on motorcycles of all types for several years. Anywhere from cruisers to dirt bikes to sport bikes and beyond, spaceships and all that stuff. No. All right. So what I'm going to tell you about today is a product that you are going to love. I love it. It's inexpensive. The company that makes it love it, and they hope that you will too. Okay. This is a Motion Pro manometer. Okay. What this tool does is it hooks to your carburetor or your intake ports on your motorcycle, and it measures the vacuum. Okay. The vacuum, which is what the motor is pulling. Okay, the fuel and the air mixture has to be right. I think we can all agree for your motorcycle to run in top shape. This tool guarantees that. Okay, you take any motorcycle mechanic who works in a garage, and most of all of you do, knows that you want your bike running as fast and as powerful as it can while also maximizing fuel economy. Okay? To get that done, you're going to need a manometer. Now, you may not need this manometer. Why would I want to buy the Motion Pro Sync Pro manometer from you, Ryan? Well, let me tell you why. Because I'm the greatest salesman of all time. No. All right. This model offers something that other manometers do not. That is an oil-based measurement system. A lot of times you'll see manometers that have a mercury-based measuring system or a water-based measuring system. Why are those bad? Well, let's see. Mercury, if you get it on you, you'll grow an extra arm out of your arm. It's poisonous. It's not good for you. It's not meant to be on your body. Okay. Now they've known to have been accurate, but that's an old school way of doing it, and it's just not environmentally friendly. All right. So you don't want those. That's bad for you. Okay. Especially if you got kids in the house, things are running around, knock it over, break it in on their garage, and then you wake up and your child's in X-Men now. So water-based is also bad because you rev up too much on this thing, or you've got your bike set at high idle and you start it up, it's going to suck that fluid up through those tubes and dump water in your carburetor. Okay, this water in your fuel is not good. Water in your fuel or mercury in your fuel is not good. You're going to have to break down the carbs, drain the carbs, whatever. It's just a pain in the butt. Something happens, and the worst case scenario with this tool, the worst thing that can happen is you suck this fluid through the tool into your bike, and it is oil based. Now you may see a reduce in RPMs, something like that, but it is not going to require you, moving into your carburetor, tearing it off. It's not going to ruin seals and things like that. It's going to be fine. It's oil based. It's good to go, right? Oil's good. Gas is good. That's where, that's a motorcycle. Okay. So we're not putting any foreign objects into the system. That's basically what I'm getting at. Okay. So, a little bit about how this works. If you're not familiar with manometers, they're wonderful, wonderful things to have. As we talked a little bit about earlier, maximizing fuel economy, maximizing your power. You want to go fast, and you want to be. We want to make sure that your bike is operating as at its full potential. Okay, so this octopus-looking creature here is a manometer. It has 4 hoses that come off of it. Why does it have 4 hoses? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so most motorcycles, most cruisers, aside from a smaller CC like Harley Davidson or something like that, most cruisers have a dual carburetor setup. Okay, dual carburetor means 2 intake ports. Okay, 2 intake ports means you need to measure what vacuum is coming through both of those intake ports. Okay, if you've got one carburetor that's pulling more air than the other one, then basically it's like Peter's robbing Paul. To give to Mary. All right, whatever. All right, so basically what I'm trying to get at is you got one carburetor pulling harder than the other. They're not both. One's pulling a bunch of fuel, the other one's pulling a little more air. You know, it's just not good juju. All right. So what you do is you hook this hose up to cylinder 1 or intake port 1. This one up to cylinder 2, intake port 2. You put them on, all right? They're attached, and you're going to watch the first two tubes. You can trace them back and watch which one's attached to which. I usually start from the right to 1 and go 2, 3, and 4, and so on. All right? So when you start your bike, you're going to see this fuel level or this oil-based level rise, okay? And there's marks and through here indicating what level you're at. Now, if your bike is out of sync, you're going to see the two levels, and they're not going to be the same. All right? So, when they're not the same, that is when you make an adjustment on your motorcycle. You turn your sync screw in or out, depending on, you know, which one's reading higher than the other, and you work from there. You turn it in, and then it separates even more than what it was. Then you turn it back until they both come to the same level. And when they get to the same level, it means they're sucking the same amount of fuel, and they have the same fuel-air to mixture ratio. Okay? Same thing with the sport bike. The only difference is you'll be using the extra 2 tubes for 4 cylinders, 4 intake ports. Okay? This tool is wonderful. It only costs you about $100. Okay? And, wow, you know, Ryan, $100. I can't. Put your motorcycle on a dyno and have a dealership do it. It's going to cost you a minimum of $500. $100. Okay? So this tool saves you a lot of money. It's environmentally friendly. You're going to be cool if you use it. All your friends are going to love you. Your family might even love you. And it's just a great option to have. All right? This has been my pitch of the Motion Pro Sync Pro manometer. I hope you enjoyed it. And come on down and we'll sign you up for one. Thank you.